Hey, what's going on, guys? John Shea here, and in today's video I just wanted to kind of give an update on some new stuff that's going on as we move into the month of March. I actually just picked up this book here. I'm going to show this to you guys. It is called The Mastery Journal, and if you haven't heard of it, a guy by the name of John Lee Dumas, he runs a very popular podcast called The Entrepreneur on Fire. He actually put out a Kickstarter, and I believe it was like last year, put out a book called The Freedom Journal. I never picked that up, but I decided to pick up the Mastery Journal, and this is technically like my day one. I did actually try doing a couple days of it, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the Mastery Journal, what it's all about. Pretty much what you do is you're following something, I believe it's called the Pomodoro technique. So the night before, the previous day, you kind of write down all the things that you're gonna do in the morning. So in my case, I would write things down like it could be really basic, like, take a shower, make a smoothie, start some laundry, do the dishes, really basic stuff. So you can write up to 9 things, and what I decided to do is just write down a whole bunch of stuff. I'll show you that in a minute. And pretty much as you progress through this, for 100 days, you're gonna be pretty much writing down all those things each and every day that you're gonna be working on the following morning, and then you're also going to be writing down 4 different main tasks that you'll work on throughout the day. Generally what John recommends is he actually has you do what they call like these sessions. So you do 2 sessions in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, or you could just do them all in a row. But the idea is that you set a specific time to actually work on something. So in my case, one of my 4 tasks today was to work on some documentation for tax season. So I decided to dedicate 42 minutes, this is what John actually does, 42 minutes to working on whatever task it is that I want to work on, and then you spend 18 minutes of refresh time, which is basically a break. And I'm actually using my refresh time right now to make this video, so not really a break per se, but it's still a pretty casual thing to do. So I have a timer set up on my desktop. I can actually, let me see if I can pull this up here and I can show you guys. If you actually look here, you can see this is the rest of my refresh time. I'm just using this website called Egg Timer. Basically, I just set a time, this thing goes, and when the timer runs out, it'll make a sound through the computer. So pretty straightforward. Let me actually show you the Mastery Journal a little bit too. I'll show you, you get these ribbons too, so you can bookmark pages based on different things. So here's like my day one. My handwriting is absolutely terrible, but pretty much I have a morning routine. So I haven't been to the gym in a little while, so I decided, hey, I'm gonna really start going back to the gym at least 3 days a week. I find that if I just wake up and go, I don't shower, I don't grab any breakfast, I just got up, got dressed, and just drove to the gym. And that way I just get it done and over with, and there's no way I can feel like at 2 o'clock or 5 o'clock, I just don't feel like going, and I'm already like showered. And this way I can go to the gym, get a little sweaty, come home, shower, and then I'm ready to take on the day. Kind of gets the day going a little bit better. So I just mark down like really simple stuff like shower, gym, finish some laundry, go through my email, clean up my desktop, make myself a smoothie, clean the cat litter, and vacuum the house. Really simple stuff. So I'll probably kind of stick to those same trends. And then you actually put down a desired start time. So I said I wanted to start at 6 a.m. and then you write down what time you actually started. So maybe if I woke up at 6:30, then I would actually write down that I woke up at 6:30. So the idea is that you're trying to, kind of write down a goal and match that goal. And I was able to also write down, my desired end time, which was 8 a.m. And I actually finished all these tasks right pretty much at 8 a.m. So I was right on the mark there. You write down what you're grateful for. So you say, I spent a lot of time yesterday, like we reorganized an entire TV console, pulled the whole thing out and redid all the wiring. It actually took probably 3 or 4 hours, believe it or not. So I said today I'm grateful for our clean house. And then these sessions, this is like these main 4 sessions. Basically you put down how long you spent on your focus for this session. So I actually am on my refresh time now, but my focus time was 42 minutes and then my refresh time is 18 minutes. So I said my main focus for the session is working on tax stuff. Start your timer, and then after you complete it, you write down, what your main accomplishment was. And you also write down how productive you think you were during that session. So I was pretty damn productive, so I'm gonna give myself a 10. And your discipline, you know, how disciplined were you? Were you like looking at your phone and doing other things? Give yourself a score there. I actually did pretty good. So throughout the day, I'm gonna kind of work on different things. I'm working on this new pay-per-call setup where I'm gonna try to start generating some phone calls for businesses. So I'm working on a landing page for that, and then my next one is gonna be working on a software tool that I'm beta testing and trying to finish up. And then I'm gonna go do 5 proposals on Upwork and just wrap up any things I have with my SEO clients. I gotta call like one of my contractors and just kind of let him know about a new client. And then at the end here, you can kind of add up your scores and you're able to go in and add the average. So at the end of 10 days, you're basically kind of averaging up how you did, and you're doing this over 100 days. You also write down, you know, here's one way I can be more productive, here's one way I can be more disciplined, and today I'm most proud of this. So then at the end of each day, you have win tomorrow today, fill out tomorrow morning's routine and desired starting and end times, and write down a main goal, something that you're gonna accomplish that next day. And then a little reminder, there's my refresh timer going off here. There it is, it beeps and pops up, so it actually comes right over the screen too, by the way. So let me, I'm just gonna close this. So once that goes off, now I'm gonna crank right into the second session, so I'm gonna get started on this here when this video is done. But yeah, win tomorrow today, so eat right, move often, and sleep soundly. So, you know, pretty basic stuff here. I'm hoping that if I can follow this, you know, ultimately I can see myself, if you figure you got 4 sessions and I'm home all day long, you know, at this point now self-employed, I have plenty of time to work on stuff. And I think the biggest thing that I'm hopefully going to learn from this is just become a lot more focused, a lot more disciplined on getting things done and really progressing through the day. So I'm going to do my absolute best to follow this. One thing that I'm going to do for you guys as well is I'm probably going to make like update videos on how things are going. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but I'll throw them up on YouTube. It's just these same like vlog videos, you know, I'm just doing them in a series, 1 to whatever. No real common trend I'm going off of here, but I figure if I share some updates on things that are going on, then that'll be a good way to go. If you do happen to watch this video today, I'm going to upload it here in a few minutes. Today is the, let's see, is the 13th, Monday the 13th. I'm actually doing a live Q&A for all the people that follow me on my blog and everything like that. Just completely free. Jump in. There's like no pitch, nothing like that. I'm just going to answer questions about online marketing and everything that I'm doing in my business. Got about like 10 people registered. Figured it'll be a small crowd. If you want to come hang out and ask some questions, learn about some of the things that I'm doing, feel free to hop in. But yeah, until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe if you guys are interested in seeing more of these vlogs. I'm also still doing more product reviews, and hopefully I want to keep that rolling, probably around like 2 to 3 of them a week, and combine that with the Mastery Journal, as well as doing some stuff with this new pay-per-call thing I'm working on. I want to wrap up some of the other things. I know in my last vlogs I mentioned I'm going to be wrapping up this software and hopefully launching that here somewhere in the next like week or 2, I'm hoping. So again, thanks for checking this out, and see you guys in the next one.